Okay, this is the video notes for Friday, and the video notes are going to be on page 9, so please take out your notes. Go to page 9. Yesterday, we looked at how do we multiply polynomials like x plus 7 times x plus 5. One way to do it is by drawing a box, the area model. But there's a shortcut. So that's what you're working on today. The FOIL method is a way to multiply two polynomials together. The FOIL method, this is the name of the shortcut method. Alright, and just a few reminders on vocab. Polynomials is any collection of terms. For example, 2x squared plus 6x plus 4, that's a polynomial. 3x plus 1 is another polynomial. 2 is a polynomial. 10x plus 13y plus 6z to the power 90, that's a polynomial. All these are polynomials. And then to get specific, if you say binomial, that's going to be a polynomial with only two terms. So for example, 3x plus 1 is a binomial. 2x plus 1 is a binomial. 13x squared plus 6. These all have two terms, so they're all binomials. Trinomial is a polynomial with three terms. So for example, 3x squared plus 2x plus 1, that has three terms. That's a trinomial. 4xy plus 6y plus 10, that's 1, 2, 3, three terms. And 20y squared plus 13y plus 4, three terms. So it is a polynomial, but more specifically, it is a trinomial. Now these are not like terms. You cannot combine like terms. Whoops. I'm pointing to this one down here. They're not like terms. You cannot combine like terms. So we just leave it as the sum of three terms. So that was kind of review of the vocab. Let's apply the FOIL method to 11a. The instructions are to multiply the polynomials, write your answer as product, area as product equals area as sum. So 11a. So with the FOIL method, how it works is if you have a single term times a binomial, just distribute. This is what it looks like for this situation. So 6x times x, and then you add to that 6x times 2. Okay, 6x times x is 6x squared, plus 6x times 2 is 12x. Alright, now if we zoom out and look at our answer from yesterday, it matches. This is a different method to do it. Let's not forget though, we still need to write our answer in the same way. So let's write our answer as area as product equals area as sum. So this is just a shortcut, a different way to do it. I didn't have to draw the box, which takes time. So that's why people prefer this way. Alright, next one. We don't have to draw the box. We could if we wanted to, that's totally fine. But there's another way. This is called FOIL. So, here's how it works. We have a binomial times a binomial. Let's multiply the first two terms. F stands for first. Then we're going to want to multiply the outside terms. X and 5 are the outside terms. O stands for outside. Alright, and then you multiply the two terms in the middle, the inside terms. I stands for inside. And then last you multiply an amount of colors, so I'll have to reuse a color. Sorry. L stands for last term. So x plus 7, 7's the last term. X plus 5, 5 is the last term, so you multiply the two last terms. So the order goes first, outside, inside, last. Okay, and let's see what we get. We have x times x, which is x squared, x to the power 2, plus x times 5, the outside terms, that's plus 5x. Then we have the two inside terms, 7 times x. Then we have the two last terms, 7 times 5, and that is 35. Combine like terms. And that's going to get you x squared plus 12x plus 35. Alright, so while I'm getting whiteouts, please write the area as product equal to area as sum. Got rid of my mistake there, so that's going to be, how'd you do? X plus 7 times x plus 5 equals x squared plus 12x plus 35. Alright, we've got two more of these. Let's go to the next page. Okay, 2x minus 3 squared. We can draw the box if we want. Let's try using the shortcut. I'm not going to write out what each letter means this time. I'm just going to write the word FOIL. First, outside, inside, last. And don't forget, this is a tricky question. We have to rewrite it first. So when you square a binomial, when you square something, you multiply that something by itself. So let's rewrite it. That's step one. And after we rewrite it, let's use FOIL. Those are the first terms. Here's the outside terms. I stands for inside. Let's multiply the two inside terms. And then the last terms in each binomial. So what are we going to get? We're going to get 2x times 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. And then x times x is x to the power 2. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 3, be careful, positive times negative is a negative 6x. Then comes inside, negative 3 times 2x. It's the same thing, just in a different order. Then we have negative 3 times negative 3, the last terms. Negative times a negative, positive 9. Combine like terms. Alright, and as you notice, it matches what you have on the left. Don't forget to write your answer, area as product equals area as sum. Okay, last one. This is the one that I actually don't recommend using FOIL for. This way usually results in a better answer. I'll show you the shortcut, but I'll recommend you use the actual way to do this. So here's the shortcut. This is 5x to the power 2, typo. So this is kind of like a mega FOIL. Let's start with x, and we do our first term, then we do the first to the middle, then first to the last. So we multiply x, we distribute the x to each of the three terms inside of the second parentheses, this trinomial. And then we do the same thing with this 2 here. We take the 2 and we send it in to the first, middle, and last term of the second set of parentheses. So this is kind of hard to keep track of. That's why I recommend you do the box. Let's do it anyways. X times 5x squared. X times x squared is x to the power 3 plus x times 6x, 12x squared, because x times x is x to the power 2. And I'm sorry, 6x times x, good thing I got white out, that's just 6x squared. Alright, while that's drawing, we have x times negative 9, that's negative 9x. So then we go to this 2 and continue with the 2. 2 times 5x squared, that is 10x to the power 2, or 10x squared. 2 times 6x, that is 12x plus 12x. And then we do positive 2 times negative 9. Positive times negative stays negative. This was a 6. Alright, now we combine like terms. 6x squared, they're a little out of order this time, so be careful. The x squared terms are there. This x term is negative, negative 9x and plus 12x. So we get 5x to the power 3 plus 16x to the power 2 plus 12 minus 9 is plus 3x, and then we have this minus 18 hanging out at the end. Now you see how I wrote it with x to the power 3, x to the power 2, x, and then no x at all? This is called descending order. And it's good form to write your polynomials this way. Descending order. It goes from biggest exponent to second biggest exponent to third biggest exponent, and so on. Alright, that about wraps it up. Please write the area as a product equals the area as a sum before you stop this video. Alright, and I think I'm going to run out of space again. I don't think I can fit it all on one line. Let's see if I can. Nope. So I would put it all on one line if I could. And this was 6. Alright, so this is 11D. 11C. We did that too, the shortcut, the FOIL method. And then we have 11B. And lastly, we did 11A, the first example. Alright, so please finish your classwork. Turn it in before you go, otherwise it's homework. Have a good weekend.